All right, guys, I swear to you, there is a method to my madness. Just watch this for a minute and I'll be right back.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, fake games, staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me. When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down to ride, you weren't down to ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, can't get cold feet. Took an L, should've put it in the all free.
So hopefully it's focused. So this is a good angle camera. I said there was a method to my madness, and I am going to talk about some foods that you probably want to avoid so that you can lose more weight in 2020. I recognize that there are a lot of you between the ages of 21 and 65 that watch my main channel. So if you've seen this video, that means you were a little afraid because you thought I was leaving this channel, but I actually am leaving my other channel, which is the fitness channel. I'm going to put everything all in one on this channel. So if you've seen it and you were wondering, now I'm giving you an answer. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just bringing all of my fitness and health information to this channel, combining it all in one. I've been doing some research, so let me show you guys. Look. We're just going to get right into it. Foods to avoid for weight loss. So like I said, I've been doing some research, so I wrote a list down because this is really good for me, because just because I've lost a lot of weight. I used to weigh 220 pounds. That was like 6 years ago. Started my fitness channel and was 150. Did my first bodybuilding competition, and I think I shot up to 170 once, and then I'm at 170 again and dropped down to 143. Like, yeah, it's a long story, so you have to go and see that channel because I'm not leaving anything out of that channel, but I'm bringing all of the new stuff to this channel. Foods to avoid for weight loss, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this applies to everybody, but especially those of you who are starting or in the middle and not seeing progress. These are some things you want to look at. 1, cereal. It's processed. It's sugar. We've been conditioned to eat it since we were children. It's the first thing we eat for breakfast in the morning. Not a good look, not a good thing. So think of cereal as sugar. So cereal's not good for you because, again, it's not something that is made from the earth or come from a living, breathing animal. Hopefully you got that. 2, breakfast and protein bars. It's the same as cereal. They're processed. They're full of crazy amounts of sugar in it. And they also have wording in there that you may not even recognize is an alternative to a sweetener or alternative sweetener. Let's just say that. So cut out cereals, cut out breakfast and protein bars. Meal replacement shakes. Now I'm going to get some issues with this one because I know there are companies out there, even I've been a part of them myself. I believe that was Herbalife, I think that's it. And they do replacement shakes, like meal replacement shakes. In no way am I saying that that does not work. However, I am saying this. If that's what you use to lose the weight, you're going to have to continue to do the exact same thing to keep that weight off, because you haven't really trained yourself to eat properly, to eat like a human being, to eat actual whole foods. So with that said, if you are using meal replacement shakes to lose weight and you have not even trained yourself to eat properly, you are going to gain that weight back. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, because you haven't actually broken the bad habits and the conditionings we've been taught on fast food, processed food, costs, like things like that. So meal replacement shakes, if you are taking them, just stop it. Just stop. Fruits, stick with avocados and berries. Now, here's my take on that. Fruits, again, is something that is made by our Creator for our health, for our physical and mental health. It is considered a carb, but it's considered a carbohydrate that God made for us. We need it as energy. But if you're trying to lose weight, sugar is sugar. There's that thing of what's good sugar and what's bad sugar. In my opinion, fruits are the good sugars. It's the sugars that we need. We do need glucose. Yes, we do need glucose for brain power and for energy. So if you're trying to lose weight, just keep it at a minimum. Stick with avocados, and berries. Just stick with those two, like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Stick with the berries. There's nothing wrong with apples. There's nothing wrong with grapefruits, oranges, all of those different things. But we are supposedly should be eating fruits at a certain season. But just keep it sparingly if you're trying to lose weight. Don't totally cut it out of your diet, because that's just not spiritually sensible. But to each his own. Some people just can't do anything with fruit. They can't eat fruit. And if that's you personally, you continue that. So, fruit juice, full of sugar. Just eat a fruit. Plant-based substitutes. I've tried a lot of plant-based substitutes. That includes plant-based proteins. And I'm okay with plant-based proteins, but I'm starting to have a little issue with like meat or protein substitutes like soy, what do they call them? Veggie burgers. And they're all processed no matter how much you want to think it's not, because it says it's healthy, because it says it's vegan, because it says it's vegetarian. It's a substitute for something that you might as well either eat or not eat. Plant-based substitutes are processed food, so just cut it out and learn to eat whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins if you're not vegan or vegetarian. Diet soda. I don't think I need to really explain why diet soda is not good for you. Low-fat dairy, any low-fat or low-calorie foods. Usually what that means, if they're low calorie or they're low fat, that means they have high amounts of sugar in it, again, and it's not natural sugars like we get from our fruits. So it's going to wreak havoc on your body. It's not a substance that our body actually recognizes and knows how to process, so it turns it into stored fat, which is that excess body fat you don't want on your body. So by all means, we already know diet soda. I've already explained it why I said low-fat dairy, low-fat calorie foods. Just cut it out. It's processed. If it says that on there, just get rid of it. Healthy whole grains, breads. We know that. I mean, the FDA or those people who decided to tell us how we should eat has conditioned us to eat the wrong way. If you think about the pyramid, the food pyramid, you know, it's saying that you have to have more amount of bread than you do of fruits, vegetables, protein. Like, okay, I get that idea, but if you just turn it the other way, that might be a better way to look at it. Breads, all that stuff, no. it processes as sugar, and it does cause a high insulin response. And if you understand cortisol and insulin, you understand that cortisol is our stress hormone. We do need that at times, but if we're too much stress, too much cortisol, it can change it into insulin, which insulin is a fat stopping, or it stops fat burning. That's what it does. We're going to talk about insulin resistance and all that stuff in other videos, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to know about that and all of the research and studies and things that I have learned about that. But we'll get into that topic another way. So the poison is in the processed foods. Bread is processed, okay? Now, if you are a bread lover and you just feel like you can't live without bread, my recommendation to you is to look into Ezekiel bread. And Ezekiel bread is actually located in the like freezer section, in the bread areas where you see like the garlic bread and the breadsticks, the stuff that you probably be picking up trying to, that's where it is. So go there, check out Ezekiel bread. They have the raisin bread, which is what I love. They have the other whole grains and things like that, but I would prefer that you try that instead of any other types of breads, because in most cases, any other form of bread, except for Ezekiel bread, is processed. So, and it's gluten-free, so keep that in mind. But minimize this if you are a person who's been doing this as a bad habit for a long period of time. It's not easy to just stop and cut out all of these things at one time. Try one at a time. But fast food and junk food is a big red flag that you will not lose any more weight if this is a habit you keep doing and you won't recognize it and you won't change it. Your body's just not going to change. It's just going to stay the same. So cut those things out of your diet. So with all of that said, join my community, guys. I have a community out. I mentioned about it in the last video that I was still keeping that aspect of the community. I'll have the link down below. It's about 200 and something women. We're all same mind, same thought patterns. We all come with different aspects of life. We all come with help for one another. And although I'm the mediator in a sense, and most of them come there to learn from me, you guys learn from each other as well. So come join my community. It's not going to be just on fitness and health, but it's going to be on wealth. It's going to be on business building. It's going to be on beauty. It's going to be on fashion. It's going to be on everything, because all of you women have those skills and those, you know, talents as well. So make sure you join that community. Go down below. You'll see the link is there. I hope this video was informative to you. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with anybody that would probably want to know this information. It's time to get working. Make sure you see this video immediately, because this is the video that's going to help you understand your numbers. And when I start to talk more about fitness and health and losing weight in 2020, this is your starting point. I will always bring you back to the starting point. So other than that, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I haven't left this channel, guys.